Hello and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Now there is a blast from Big Brother past. BB17 winner Steve Moses with BB27's Lauren has fans buzzing across the fandom and reminding everyone why the show still matters after so many seasons. The moment feels unexpected and warm and full of nostalgia. It also feels timely because Big Brother history has a way of folding back in on itself and creating new meaning for old stories. Steve Moses will always be remembered as the reserved strategist who developed his self-assurance within the BB17 house. He joined the game as a Big Brother fan who admired the show's history and its mechanics. He observed, adjusted, and waited week after week. When the time came, he made bold choices that shocked the house and secured his win. His victory came to stand as a reminder that in a game that is frequently dominated by louder personalities, intelligence, patience, and empathy can still prevail. Fast forward to BB27, and Lauren represents a different era of the game. She entered a house that had been shaped by social media fandom's live feeds of conversation and continuous analysis. Some fans are reminded of earlier seasons by Lauren's calm demeanor and thoughtful approach. She carefully selects her speaking moments and listens before speaking. She still values relationships and long-term thinking, even though she participates in a Big Brother world that is faster and louder. Seeing Steve Moses alongside Lauren creates a bridge between generations of Big Brother. Even though no words were used to describe it, it still has the impression of a passing of the torch. These moments are adored by fans because they link seasons and remind viewers that Big Brother is more than just one summer. Rather, it is a long-running story with common themes. The interaction sparked instantaneous online conversation. Longtime fans remembered Steve's iconic moments from BB17, and newer viewers discovered his story for the first time. Many noticed similarities between Steve and Lauren in how they process the game. Both appear reflective. Both avoid unnecessary chaos. Both are aware that timing is just as important as moves in Big Brother. Even a brief return to the spotlight for Steve Moses demonstrates how durable his victory has been. Years after BB17, he is still recognized and respected within the community. Because he represents a style of play that many fans miss, his presence is significant. Strategic patience, emotional awareness, respect for the game and its players. Lauren benefits from that association, even unintentionally. Being seen with a respected former winner frames her as someone worth watching. It invites comparisons and raises expectations. Fans begin to ask whether she could follow a similar path. Could she quietly move around the house and act when it really matters? Could she end up surprising everyone? What makes the moment special is its simplicity. There is no manufactured drama, no forced crossover twist. Two players from different eras sharing space and a love of the same game are all that is needed. In a franchise often driven by conflict, these softer connections feel refreshing. Big Brother thrives on memory. Fans remember blindsides, alliances, betrayals, and speeches years after they happen. When a past winner like Steve Moses reappears, it activates those memories. It reminds viewers where the game has been and invites them to think about where it is going. The hashtag buzz around BB27 reflects that energy. Fans love spotting parallels and imagining alternate timelines. A joke about Steve giving secret advice to Lauren. Others imagine how Steve would fare if he played in the modern house. These conversations keep the fandom alive between episodes and between seasons. Steve's legacy from BB17 also highlights how winning Big Brother can look different depending on the season. He was not the most flamboyant or loudest winner, yet his story aged well. Over time, fans have grown to appreciate the nuance of his game. That long-term respect is something every houseguest hopes for. Lauren is still writing her story. BB27 is unfolding, and nothing is guaranteed. But moments like this add layers to her narrative. They link her journeys to a larger tradition. They remind viewers that every player is part of a larger tapestry. There is also something human about seeing former and current houseguests together. Big Brother can sometimes sometimes feel like a pressure cooker that isolates players from real life. When seasons intersect, it breaks that isolation. It shows that the experience does not end when the finale airs. Relationships, memories, and shared understanding continue long after the finale. For Steve Moses, Big Brother was a chapter that changed his life. For Lauren, it is a chapter still being written. The moment gains depth from that contrast. One stands as a reflection of what was achieved, the other stands as a question of what might be possible. Fans responded with excitement because Big Brother at its core is about people. Strategies matter, twists matter, competitions matter, but what truly endures are the people and the stories they carry. Seeing a winner from BB17 and a player from BB27 together reminds everyone that truth. Viewers will continue to observe Lauren through this brand new lens as BB27 progresses. They will look for signs of growth, patience, and well-timed courage. They will wonder if she could create her own blast from the past moment one day. Perhaps years from now, she will stand beside a future house guest and spark the same wave of nostalgia. That is the magic of Big Brother. Each season feeds the next. Each player becomes part of a shared history, and every once in a while, a simple meeting between two house guests from different eras reminds fans why they fell in love with the game in the first place. Now there is a blast from Big Brother past and present colliding in the best way possible. Steve Moses and Lauren are two characters from distinct parts of the same story. Together, they highlight the enduring spirit of Big Brother and the endless fascination that keeps fans watching summer after summer. Big Brother,
Now there
BB27.
is a blast from Big Brother past, as BB17 winner Steve Moses pops up alongside BB27's Lauren and instantly sends the fandom into a wave of nostalgia and curiosity. Moments like this one serve as a reminder to Big Brother viewers that even though years separate seasons, they are connected. Big Brother has always thrived on its history. Steve Moses will forever be remembered as one of the most unlikely yet respected winners in the show's long run. He was an openly awkward, socially anxious, and proud superfan when he entered the BB17 house. Many underestimated him early on, seeing him as harmless background noise rather than a serious contender. However, Steve was aware of an essential aspect of Big Brother. The game rewards patience, awareness, and timing just as much as bold moves. Week after week, Steve observed the dynamics around him. He built quiet relationships, avoided unnecessary drama, and slowly positioned himself as a trusted ally. When the moment came to act, he did so decisively, making moves that shocked viewers and house guests alike. His eventual win over fan favorite Vanessa Russo remains one of the most debated and fascinating finales in Big Brother history. Lauren enters a house that was built in a very different era in BB27. Social media pressure, live feed commentary, and constant fan engagement create an environment that feels louder and faster than ever. Despite that, Lauren has carved out a reputation as calm, thoughtful, and measured. She does not rush into confrontations or chase attention. Instead, she listens, learns, and adapts. That is why seeing Steve Moses and Lauren together feels so meaningful to fans. The parallels are hard to ignore. Both players approach Big Brother as a long game. Both understand that silence can be a weapon and that relationships matter more than flashy moments. The image alone suggests a connection between two strategic thinkers from different generations, even without direct comparison. These cross-season encounters are essential to the Big Brother fandom's survival. They spark discussion, theory, and reflection. Longtime viewers remember Steve as proof that a quieter player can win in a house full of big personalities. When younger fans look at Lauren, they wonder if she might be going in the same direction. Could she be the kind of house guest who surprises everyone when it matters most? For Steve Moses, the appearance is a reminder of his lasting impact. He continues to be a part of the conversation years after his victory. His game has aged well as fans increasingly appreciate strategy over spectacle. He is now cited as an example of how intelligence and emotional awareness can win Big Brother by many. Even if Lauren didn't intend to, she gets something out of that relationship. Her presence is enhanced in the eyes of viewers when she is seen with a well-known previous winner. It frames her as someone worth watching closely. Every quiet conversation, every careful move suddenly feels more significant. The fact that there is no drama or controversy to drive this nostalgic reminiscence is what sets it apart. It is simply a moment of connection. Big Brother's heart is shared experience, but it frequently thrives on chaos. Former and current house guests understand the pressure, isolation, and intensity of the game in ways few others can. Moments like this also highlight the evolution of Big Brother. The game's core remains the same, despite changes to the rules, plot twists, and audience volume. Social strategy, trust, timing, and self-awareness still matter. Steve Moses proved it in BB17. In BB27, Lauren is testing it. Online fans have already started making predictions. Some imagine Steve offering quiet advice or encouragement. Others joke about how he would fare in the modern house, with its faster pace and constant scrutiny. Beyond the weekly episodes, these conversations keep the fandom alive and invested. As BB27 continues, Lauren still has her entire story ahead of her. Nothing is guaranteed in Big Brother. One mistake, one misread, or one twist can change everything. But moments like this add depth to her narrative. She is positioned within a broader Big Brother culture that places a premium on tact and subtlety. For Steve Moses, Big Brother is a completed chapter. For Lauren, it is an unfolding journey. That contrast gives the moment emotional weight. Fans are reminded that every winner was once just a house guest trying to make it through the week. In the end, this throwback to Big Brother's past is a celebration of the show's continued popularity. It links generations, seasons, and play styles. It reminds viewers why they keep coming back summer after summer. Big Brother is more than a game. Players like Steve Moses and newcomers like Lauren have contributed to the shared history. As fans continue to watch BB27, they will do so with that history in mind. And in addition, Lauren may one day become the past that other house guests will remember with the same enthusiasm and respect. That is the cycle that keeps Big Brother alive. Steve Moses entered the Big Brother house in Season 17 as a nervous superfan who many people underestimated from the very first week. He spoke softly and awkwardly and made it clear that he didn't know himself. Yet beneath that quiet exterior was a sharp strategic mind that understood the game on a deep level. While louder players fought for attention, Steve watched, listened, and learned. Over time, his awareness of social dynamics became his greatest weapon. Throughout BB17, Steve avoided the spotlight while still forming key relationships. He knew when to blend in and when to step forward. He survived weeks when he could easily have been targeted due to his patience. He executed his moves precisely when the time came. His final decisions shocked the house and divided the audience, but ultimately secured him the win. Steve Moses demonstrated that emotional intelligence and subtle strategy can still be rewarded by Big Brother. Years later, BB27 introduces Lauren to a very different version of the game. The house is louder, the audience is more involved, and every move is analyzed in real time. Social media creates instant feedback and pressure that earlier players never experienced. Despite that, Lauren has displayed a calm and steady demeanor that evokes an almost retro vibe. Lauren approaches the game thoughtfully. She listens more than she speaks and observes how power shifts from week to week. She prefers timing and trust to chaos. While she competes in a faster era, her instincts echo strategies from earlier seasons. That is why seeing her with Steve Moses resonates so strongly with longtime fans. There is no competition or drama in this flashback. It is about connection. Steve represents a chapter of Big Brother history that many fans hold dear. Lauren represents the present and the future of the franchise. Together, they form a bridge between generations of gameplay and fandom. The similarities were quickly noticed by fans. Both appear introspective. Both avoid unnecessary contention. Both are aware that Big Brother is won in the final minutes, not the first week. The community debated and speculated as a result of these parallels. People started to wonder if Lauren might follow Steve's path. Could she quietly position herself until the right moment arrives? When the stakes are highest, could she surprise everyone? For Steve Moses, this moment is a reminder of his lasting impact. His game continues to be discussed and reevaluated years later.
Many fans now appreciate his game more than they did at the time. In an era where flashy moves often overshadow smart positioning, Steve stands as proof that a different style can still succeed. Lauren's profile naturally rises when she is seen with a well-known winner. Even if no words are exchanged, the image alone has significance. It suggests respect, shared experience, and understanding. It places Lauren within a lineage of thoughtful players who value the deeper layers of the game. Big Brother thrives on these moments of overlap. When past and present collide, it strengthens the sense of community. Fans feel part of a larger story that stretches across decades. New viewers learn about old seasons while longtime fans feel validated for sticking with the show year after year. There is also a human element that makes the moment special. Only former house guests truly understand the isolation, pressure, and intensity of life inside the Big Brother house. When players from different seasons meet, there is an unspoken bond. It's not just about strategy or fame, it's about surviving a shared experience that few people can fully comprehend. As BB27 continues, Lauren still has her journey ahead of her. The game is unpredictable, and nothing is guaranteed. Alliances can crumble, twists can flip power, and one wrong decision can change everything. But moments like this add depth to her narrative. They link her journey to the show's overall history. Steve Moses once stood where Lauren stands now. He was just another house guest hoping to make it one more week. His victory demonstrates how quickly fortunes can shift. That perspective gives weight to any interaction between past winners and current players. This blast from Big Brother Past is ultimately a celebration of what keeps the show alive. It is not just competitions or twists, it is people, it is stories, it is the way seasons speak to each other across time. Steve Moses and Lauren represent different chapters of the same ongoing narrative. As fans watch BB27 unfold, they will do so with this moment in mind. They will look for signs of growth, patience, and quiet strength in Lauren's game. And years from now, she may become the past that other house guests will remember with the same enthusiasm and respect. That is the cycle that keeps Big Brother alive.